USS Okinawa was a LPH, which is for helicopters land. We get in and we go and set perimeters in Vietnam and evacuate everybody out.
One of the hardest parts of Juan Romero's life happened when he was just 17, serving as a Marine in Vietnam, evacuating the last of the Americans there.
Well, we were setting up the perimeters. Parents and kids run up to you. You're God. No, I'm not God. I was up there. We're just here to help. Take my kid. That stuff is real. It's like it stays with you.
When he got back, Romero served as a marksmanship instructor at Parris Island and raised 5 kids as a single parent. Like many who are homeless, it wasn't just one thing that landed Romero on the streets. It was a long list of events. Medical problems landed him in and out of the hospital. He was making jewelry and renting an apartment when his van was stolen with all of his jewelry inside.
110 bracelets and 40 necklaces gone. And everything to make it. And at the time I wasn't my 100% yet.
Romero soon found himself on the streets. He felt the stigma of being a Vietnam vet, and that kept him from reaching out for help.
That's a touchy situation for me, because they don't talk about other veterans from other wars the way they do about Vietnam. The Vietnam veterans, there's another crazy Vietnam veteran. No, we're not. We saw too much, too fast, too soon at an early age and have to live with it the rest of our life.
After all Romero went through in Vietnam and in the years after, the hardest thing he ever did may have been asking for help.
I finally buckled down and I said, I'm going to go to the VA. I ran into that lady right there.
That lady was a VA counselor working to bring homeless veterans back into the fold.
It was all Mr. Romero. I think at one point he wanted to leave, and I said, no, let's see if we can help you here and help get you started.
See, the thing is, when you ask for help or you're homeless, people look at you like, oh, you trash, or whatever. She did it.
We see people on their worst day, honestly. And sometimes that worst day lasts for many, many, many days. And it is our role to help them come out of that.
Camila Lopez is the coordinator for healthcare for homeless veterans at the Raymond G. Murphy VA home. All of those resources for homeless vets, from housing to healthcare to counseling, are under one roof here at Building 96.
The first thing we can do is offer hope and support, respect, maybe just a bottle of water while you wait, a snack while you wait for us to help you start some paperwork.
Lopez fights every day to get veterans off the streets.
So it's important for us when we see veterans to just see them as they are on the day that we meet them, as opposed to making any decisions or any judgments about how they may have gotten to us. It's just about asking them, what do you need today? How can we help today? What would you like to see be different tomorrow?
It was a counselor from the VA who asked Romero just that.
She sat down and talked to me. She bought me lunch. She took me to the hospital because I was in bad shape.
Months later, after working through the program at Building 96, Romero has his own home on the west side.
Don't get me wrong, I bought a house before. Not by myself. I had all my kids, it's a different thing. This is from starting out in the street by yourself again and building up again and not giving up and staying relentless to what your goal is.
It is our responsibility, and it's an honor to serve veterans. I genuinely believe that we don't get to have the lives that we have if we don't have people like them who serve our country.
Building 96, they didn't look at me different. They saw me as someone that needed help, and they helped me. when you don't think you have family or friends or whatever to help you through a situation, or you don't want to go, give anybody your problems like me, you want to work it out on your own, and you're a veteran and you're in the street, if you can't, 96 can.